What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Hey, we got Jay Simon checking in. What's good, fam?
Yes, Lord. We in the building, baby. Yes,
hey,
Lord.
Man, listen, give me some love first and foremost. Boom. We got to transfer that good energy to each other. You dig? Listen, I'm excited that we are able to do this in person. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I told Big House, I'm like, man, we got to do this, because I do virtual stuff, but it's nothing like catching a vibe in person, right?
Absolutely. I agree.
Man, so without further ado, give us that official introduction.
Yo, this your boy Jay Simon right now, man. We in the building with the lovely TampaMystic, industry most wanted, doing what we do, breaking the new single, Ass Up, featuring Mona J, all the way from All County, man, Mobile, Alabama, baby. It's Mardi Gras season. You know we started Mardi Gras, so stop playing. So get up and get that ass up, and let's get it popping, baby. Yeah.
Nah, for real, man. Like, hold on. He came in here with a lot of energy, and I'm loving it. That's how I like to start my day, is around that good, positive energy, positive vibes, because it really is contagious, right?
Absolutely.
You know, so, man, before we get into, like, what you got going on right now, I just want to take it back a little bit so people understand how you got to where you're at right now. Is that cool?
That's lovely.
Before music, what did you have a passion for?
Actually, I had a passion just for winning. Like
for winning?
Winning.
Oh, at first I think you said for women. I said, hold on, you was like 5 and you had a passion for women.
Well, that's gonna be in the book.
That's a little bit later
on. We're
gonna
leave that in the book. We're gonna tell all of the book.
He started as a youngin', y'all.
But now just the passion of winning, and it's crazy that you say that, because like my little kid, man, Jay, he just turned 6 and he's in the sports like really heavy.
That's great.
And I noticed even that about him. He's very passionate about just winning.
Yeah.
And what we mean by winning, just being the best that you can be at. Like anything you do, whatever you touch, you want to be the best at it. So, I always have been passionate about winning, whether it was playing sports, whether it's music, whether it's playing bingo, tic-tac-toe. I'm passionate about winning and just being the best that I could be at whatever I touch. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, and that's the best thing that you can instill into your kids, is just be the best version of you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, they either don't push them hard enough or they push them too hard. It's like, you got to find that balance with the kids, right?
Correct.
My son, too, I started him in sports, elementary school, and all the way up through middle school, high school, and then he went to the military. You know what I'm saying? Like having them sports in your life is give you structure, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So did you play any sports as a youngin'?
Yeah, I played everything.
Yeah,
my mama put me in everything.
That's great. Shout out Mom Dukes.
Yeah, she got tired of me tearing up all the stuff in the house. So, yeah, she put me on that football field, baseball, basketball. It didn't matter what it was. I was doing it.
I think it's important that we get our kids involved in something, especially now, because they'll just sit home and play on social media all day, and that's just not
all
healthy.
Day long. Yeah, I know, right? I know.
So
you got to get outside that box.
Facts. Absolutely. What was your favorite sport to play?
My favorite was football.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look like a football player.
Yeah,
you got a little size on. You know what I'm saying? Knock him out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my big bro, man. He with me now, big y'all, man. We actually started playing Little League football together.
Okay, yeah, he looked like he played football too. I told him he's security when he walked through the door. That's why I feel safe today.
Yeah, that's family, man.
That's dope, man. So about what point in your life did you start tapping into music and realizing that it was something that you were interested in?
Man, I tapped in probably when I was about like 8 years old.
Okay, young, all right.
My aunt, I never forget it. She took me to my first hip hop show, and it was MC Hammer, Heavy D and the Boys,
Hammer,
357. Queen Latifah and Moni Love.
Ooh, that sounds like a great concert.
Yes.
Like
and
legendary.
Word. And I don't know how it happened, but all I know is I looked around. I was on stage doing a Running Man. And after that, I just knew I wanted to be an entertainer. Like, that was it.
Gosh, is there footage from that?
I wish.
Man. My cheeks hurt right now. I'm laughing.
There ain't no footage of that. Ain't nobody had no camera phone there.
Right, exactly.
You had the phone in the car that was in the bag. That was about
it. we had the little, it's so funny. I had this conversation the other day. I'm like, I remember when we had to go buy film first and foremost, right?
Yeah.
Then we had to go back and drop it off to get it developed.
Yeah.
Then we had to go back to pick it up. I said,
Word.
bruh, it was like a hassle and a half and more money, Slick,
Yep.
because we ran out of film and we could not look at the picture and be like, yeah, that's a good one. Now we can look at it and be like, no, that one sucks.
Right.
Delete it, take it
Yeah,
over.
back then you got what you get.
You get what it was a big risk.
Yeah.
Not to mention like an invasion of privacy because the person
I know,
developing it
right?
see all what you got going on.
Yeah.
Thank God they got away from that. But no, I feel you though. I wish I had some footage from days back in the days like that. You know, that's why now I make sure we document everything.
Yeah, I know.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
So about when did you really start taking it seriously though? Because there's always a transition from when you're like, okay, I enjoy doing music to you're like, you know what? This is a real deal business. I got to get my business together. When was that for you?
Well, shouts out to my grandmother, man. She really helped me develop that part because
that's so dope.
she saw the talent too, and I never forget it. Like I grew up in the era where you didn't go shopping for nothing. You came home, your clothes was on the bed. That's what you got. Them the shoes you gonna wear, and congratulations, babe, I bought you a trumpet. And I'm like, oh, what about doing this? So just to show my love and appreciation for her, I really took it serious.
Of course.
I got into music. I was like topping the state like 4 years straight playing the trumpet, all because I didn't want to disappoint her. But at the same time, she taught me how to hustle. Like, okay, baby, whenever it's a family reunion or I'm going to take you to church and tell them how much you worth.
Yeah.
Tell them how much
absolutely.
you need to give. And I started doing it, and I got used to it to where I was getting paid to show up to play the trumpet.
That's
When
great.
it was a family reunion, I had to dance or play the trumpet. Guess what? I had money that was in this little basket. That
Right.
they donated
It
to.
became a
So,
moneymaker for you.
yeah, and it was like, wow. And then I was always, into literature and writing and acting and stuff in school. Like I was a cool geek. You feel me? Like I love to learn, you know what I'm saying? But I was so fly with it to where you didn't even know I was that smart, but I was like really into a lot.
Yeah.
So my writing skills was always dope. I used to always write the fly little poems and sell them to my partners to get to their girls for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Or Christmas or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I helped a lot of dudes get in for the first time, yo. Off the pen, so.
You might be responsible for a few babies out there.
Hey, I'm a goddaddy to a lot of them, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And after I tapped into that and just got into like writing my music and writing raps and, and by the time I got to college, man, that's when it got really, really serious because, before you know it, I hooked up with my partner. His name is Sherman Williams.
Okay.
Ex-football player for the NFL, played for the Dallas Cowboys. He's a Dallas Cowboy champion.
Dope.
University of Alabama champion. Make a long story short, he had a record label. He saw me in a talent show. They jumped me on. We did our first project, and I've been running ever since. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to them, man. But yeah, that's where all the roots come from. That's where the whole thing started from, is really coming home, and my grandmother had a shiny brass trumpet on my bed and said, "You gonna play this here, baby?"
Oh, that's so sweet though, because she wanted to make sure that you stayed
She saw a
involved with.
vision.
Yeah, she saw a vision, and
Yep.
that there's something so special about like grandmothers, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't replace it.
You can't replace them. Like, of course, we love our moms and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but I think it's because grannies always, of course, they the grandmothers, so they let us get away with a little bit more.
Right. And then you gotta always remember too, they learn from their experience with your mom and your dad.
Exactly.
So the grandparents are always gonna be a little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
Don't do that to that baby. Let that baby alone. Mama and them ain't hearing none of that because you done drove them crazy. But then when it's that when your mom and your pops time to be the grandparents, now they're lenient on your kids.
Nah,
You
for
follow me?
real.
So
Absolutely.
it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah.
dope. So it sounds like there was a couple people that was involved in your journey as far as, you really wanting to take music seriously or even starting doing music.
Yeah.
Since you've, transitioned to doing this, full, you probably do it pretty much full time now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What's the journey been like for you, man? Let the people know, like, give us some highlight moments, maybe a struggle you had to overcome. What's that journey been like for you so far?
I mean, it's most definitely been a journey. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 to 3 major situations. You know what I'm saying? During my time, I've signed some pretty good situations. I signed the worst situation you could ever imagine. But that's all part of the growth. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lesson.
But probably like the last probably big highlight that I've had was when I had the opportunity to go on tour with T.I. and Hustle Gang.
Ooh, that's a major opportunity.
Yeah, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened so organically.
Yeah.
Tip had started the Hustle Gang tour back in 2017, and he went on NBA. I think it was TNT NBA. He was on there with Shaq and a couple other cats. But anyway, make a long story short, he had announced that, okay, we're going to start the Hustle Gang tour. It's going to start in Mobile, Alabama. And it was on a Wednesday. So I had got the phone call from a real historical spot down there that we do a lot of concerts at, which is the Soul Kitchen. And they say, hey, would you like to be a part of the show? And it just so ironically that I got the call about the show, and then on the flip side, I was here in Atlanta recording my new project, Simon Says, at 12 Studios with Dina Marto. And Dina at the time was my project manager, but at the same time, she was also getting set up to be the president, kind of like the president at Hustle Gang.
Okay.
You know, her Tip been running for a minute.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy how I jail, and she was like, well, yo, this is an opportunity for you. You know, make sure you do your thing. So, boom, fast forward, did the show in Mobile, killed it. It was on a Wednesday. I'm going to be real with you. In Mobile, they don't believe a lot. So, if you're saying that T.I. is coming to Mobile on a Wednesday.
They be like, yeah, right.
Exactly. So, myself, Team J Simon, man, we got together. We sold like 500 tickets.
Wow.
Like in 3 days.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, doing that hustle, of course, you know what I'm saying, we got our bag off of it as well, but it gave us the opportunity to perform. When we did that show, we rocked it so hard till the promoter was like, yo, I got another one in Birmingham with Tip. Would you like to come to do that? Cool, no problem. Next day, we went to Birmingham, did the show in Birmingham, killed it. That promoter no longer had any more shows on Tip's tour.
Right.
But Tip's people saw what was popping and was like, yo, would you like to do the show in Florida? At that time, I couldn't do it in Florida because my pops had just passed.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, and it was on a Saturday, and I was like, man, you know, that's going to be a little too much going to my pop's funeral.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah.
But,
family always first.
Right. The very next one they called me on was like, well, hey, we got one in Knoxville. But the crazy part about it, they called me at like 12 o'clock during the day, and I'm in Mobile. And the show starts at 7, 8 o'clock. So...
You need a teleport.
We jumped in a Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler only goes 100 miles an hour. I don't care what nobody say. You're not going over 100 miles an hour in a Jeep Wrangler. Okay.
He said, I put it to the test, y'all.
I put it to the test. We stopped probably 4 times because it burns gas like crazy.
Oh, wow.
Only thing we had time to do was hop up, gas up, get back in, and go. By the time we got to the auditorium, I jumped out the side of it, ran through the back like Eddie Kane, slid through, grabbed the mic, and ripped it.
Man.
And after that, they were like, yo, man, we got to have you on the rest of the tour.
Man, see, that's you can't miss those opportunities by any means necessary.
No,
you got to it.
You got to get there.
Facts, you know, and a lot of people don't have that type of drive, though. They just don't have that drive inside them. They wouldn't have done that. They'd be like, man, this is too much. Like, I'm gonna skip this. Yeah. And then you're skipping out on potential opportunities to.
And not just the opportunity, but the relationships.
The relationships are the biggest thing because they're going to put you in places that money cannot.
Right.
That's what I've learned.
To this day, man, I'm so tight. And then what I was so focused on doing, like I wasn't really trying to get the tip like that. I wanted to link up with the DJ, which is my dog right now, DJ MLK. I wanted to link up with the sound man.
Right.
I was linking up with the promo guys.
Yeah.
I was linking up with them because those are the ones who was working the backstage. And by the time it got to like what was it, like the 5th or 6th show, that's when me and Tip finally connected. Like, yo, you the one they talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, bro. You know, I boom, boom, boom. And like I said, man, we just been tight ever since, man. So, you know, that's my Hustle Gang fam, man. I salute them, man. And you know, matter of fact, when I leave today, I'm gonna probably stop through and holler at MLK on the way out.
Yeah, so. Most definitely. You out here, like, when you make moves, you just got to make it make sense.
Yeah, you do.
You know?
You do.
What would you say from being on tour with him and being around, you know, one of the greatest to ever do it, what did that instill in you, or what did you take from that?
Man, bro, so organized, man. Like, the way he move, the way he set up, the way he do his shows, the way he interacts with the crowd, the way he just everything he does is so like calculated.
Yeah.
And that's what I took from it the most because I'm that way.
Yeah.
Like I move very calculated. I'm very cautious with what I do.
Got to.
I'm always paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have people around me that I know that needs to be around me. I don't have no extra stuff going on. and I stick to the script.
I love that.
You know, like you have to stick to the process. If
Yes.
you try to go around it any kind of way, or you try to shortcut, you always gonna lose somewhere.
Facts.
So if you stick to the process, man, and just do everything the right way, you know what I'm saying, it's always gonna turn out. Matter of fact, on our way up here, we was talking about all the possible verses between him and Eminem. Like, I rock with Eminem, but man, Tip catalog is crazy.
It is.
And I had a chance to see this man do a whole hour of nothing but just bangers that were all his, no features, no nothing. So it's like, yo, like this man catalog crazy. He can flip it any kind of way that you want it.
Right. And that's like a, you know, that right there just lets you know his versatility, because a lot of artists, they stick to, and because I hear it. I get artists that send me music every day. Yeah. And I'll go maybe check out a couple of their songs, and everything sounds the same. I'm like, bro, like, you got to have something for the fellas, something for the ladies, something for the smokers, something for the whatever, you know, something for the kids.
Right.
Because you never know what opportunity may be presented to you. What if you got the opportunity to perform in front of a crowd of like kids?
Yeah, what do you have?
What do you have?
You know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah. So
I can't go in there with no ass up.
No.
But
but you got something
I
for
got
it.
plenty.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Have some family-friendly records. You just never know what opportunity may come your way.
Absolutely.
And you got to take advantage of it.
That's correct. I agree 100%.
So, you know, we in a new year now, man. Like, we still early on 2022. What are some of the things, you know, I know you got this campaign going heavy for the record. What else can we expect this year from Jay Simon that we may have not seen in previous years?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just gonna be the new energy. You know, that good feel good energy that's been missing. I mean, not taken away from no other artists, man. I love what they do.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want to bring some good energy back. Like,
please do.
I don't want to be gloomy. I don't want to be dark. You know, I got that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I put out that stuff, but man, we got to shed the light back on, man. We got to turn the light back on, man, and just get back to some good energy. So the new project most definitely is gonna be dropping. Be looking for that to come this spring of this year. It's actually already done, but I got a couple other pieces that I want to put to it and do it precisely. Other than that, be looking out for tons of just new singles dropping, new videos going down, new campaigns, and just pushing. You know what I'm saying? And just be looking out for me, man. You know, it's going to be a beautiful situation.
Facts.
You know
I love how you have such great energy and a great vibe, but you also keep it in like a professional manner. And I'll elaborate a little bit because, and this is not to throw no shade, it's just speaking facts. Some of these like artists that are just coming in, the young ones, they got energy, but they're buck wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're too wild. I'm just like, you can tone it down. Save that for the stage. But they're always like, you know, on go 1,000,000% of the time. And it's like, you save some of that for the stage. That way, when you get on stage, we can have a show.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Surprise us.
Yeah.
Right. You get it.
Yeah, all day. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said earlier, you know, moving strategically, you know, you move with the people that you know you need to move with. You don't have to. I mean, I know that they like to have an entourage with them, but it's like you ain't got to always move with 50 people, because somebody in that 50 is going to do something stupid that might mess up your whole night. So it's like you would rather have a handful of good people that you know that's not going to be in there doing nothing ignorant and potentially dampen your night. So I like how you move, man. Like, I think a lot of artists could learn from that.
I mean, I feel like for example, like Jesus had 12 disciples, but all of them brought something to the table.
Right.
So
they're an asset, not a liability.
Yes. You know, he had tons of followers, but his actual team that he had was a chosen amount that brought something to the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if for any reason you cross me out or you did something wrong, I'm going to check you got it. All right? And then you're going to be cast out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So my thing is, if Jesus moved like that, who am I to move any different?
Nah, that's big facts,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Hey,
you know
hey,
what I'm
we
saying?
taking them to church today.
That's loud.
They got to hear this, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I say that because I've just seen some artists who were really on the rise, and they got caught up in bad situation because of the people around them.
And and then you know what too? Like I can't put it all on them, because at the same time, all the ones that supposed to be the big homies, The big homies got to step up.
Nah, for real.
Big homies, we got to step up, man. We got to grab them by the coattail, man.
Yeah.
We got to talk to them, bro.
Yeah,
you know
show them the way.
Show them the way, man. Like, don't be afraid, man. Can't nobody take your spot if your spot already solidified.
Nah, that's
so
facts.
don't worry about nobody taking your spot or trying to show you up. Nah, man. Like, take them up under your wing, and then you got to think about it. Like, if back in the day you had somebody to take you up under the wing, then why shouldn't you give that back? On the flip side, if you didn't have nobody to take you up on the wing, then that means you should do better and make a change.
Nah, for real.
What I'm saying? So, we can't just beat them up so much, you know what I'm saying? Because, they doing their thing. They just ain't got no guidance.
They don't have no guidance. Exactly.
They ain't got no guidance, man. So that's why they out here wilding like that, because they guidance is they partner, you know what I'm saying? And they partner don't have no experience out here for real, you know what I mean? So they bucking, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to take that energy and use it in a different way, and tone it down. And like you said, when it's time to turn that switch on, get out there and do your thing. But, when we get back behind the scenes, calm down, cool down, and make sure everybody around you is on that same page, because your partner can do something that can destroy your career and mess up your band.
Exactly. That's my whole point, because I've seen it happen, and I'm just like,
you can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work like that. You can't save them all.
Sure can.
They gotta want to save themselves. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Exactly.
Real talk. Like, they got to want to save themselves, homie. So if you see that your partner, you keep telling like, yo, bro, I'm really trying to do. And that's the thing, like, if they really rock with you, then they will change for you.
That's right.
They will cut that BS out and not have it around you, you know what I'm saying? But if they ain't changing that, you got to make the change, man, to move on and do what's best for you and your family, because at the end of the day, when you dead and you gone and you locked up, bro, they ain't finna send nothing on your books. They ain't finna send nothing to your family. Period. They ain't finna make sure your kids straight. They ain't finna do none of that. I see it all the time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got little homies back home, man, that supposed to been gone. But they careers is cut short because of the people they got around them that they was more true to than they was to them. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to change the narrative, man, because, I ain't going to be doing this forever. You know what I'm saying? So, they got to take it and run with it, but we got to make sure they run with it the right way.
Right, absolutely, because there's going to be a point in time where it's like, okay, you might want to still make music, but you're going to also be like a Yo Gotti who's now putting other artists in a position.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Gotti said, man, you know what I'm saying? He putting cats on billboards and in the boardroom. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, that's what you want to do. Like,
you got a hell of a roster.
Yeah,
like
he ain't playing, man.
He is not playing, you know?
Ain't got to holler at me, homie.
and I think, not to get too sidebar, but I think what he did was really solid. I don't know if you've seen the video he posted last night.
Which one? You talking about the one where he owned the rights and everybody can just put the song out? Yeah, that's dope.
I was
that's
like,
dope.
That just was because
Yeah, they were coming at you for a minute.
They
though,
was
bro.
coming
they
at
was saying that it
him
was set up, but for him to be like, and then that's another example though, and that's the thing. Like, we have to open up our eyes and understand what he's saying. Bro said, I own the masters to all my music.
Yeah.
So y'all can do whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah.
How many artists can say that?
They can't. They like barely. There's barely like maybe a handful of artists that own the masters to their music.
Just for him to say that's huge, that's big. You know what I'm saying? And you can grow from that. You can do something from it. You know what I mean?
Utilize it for what it's worth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, what's the next move for you? I know you out here in Atlanta right now. You here with me today. What can we expect next for you? Do you have?
Man, be looking for the video. Be looking for the ass up video.
I know that's gonna be wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. A lot of my videos, man, I put a lot of. It don't be basic. You know what I'm saying? I try to put a lot of like story line behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something that's interesting, something that you can look at and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like a little short film. So Ass Up is going to be pretty dope. If you ever watch Player Club, this is going to be Players Club on steroids. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Listen, I can't wait, because I already know that the song has already got a ton of energy behind it. So I know the visual's going to be wild.
Yeah, man. And shout out to the Splat Pack. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ass Up, it kind of came from Splat Pack. They had a song back in the day called Shake That. Let me see what you got. It was
that's my era.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man. They've been showing a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? Got with the publishing company. The song was cleared and all that.
That's
dope.
Nine.
So yeah, we doing real business out here, Tampa. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just out here playing and just,
no games.
Yeah. This, it's an investment. So I gotta get that money back. You know? Gee whiz.
When you wrote the song, where was your mind at? Like,
man,
Where were you at?
Shout out to my partner, Bullethead, the Baymanet ambassador. He produced the track. We've done a lot of stuff in the past, man. That's my partner. That's my bro. But he sent me a beat pack. He was like, yo, man, you know, check this out. Tell me what you think. So I think that track was like number 2. And when I got to it, as soon as it came on, like the
it spoke to you.
Oh, my God. And when the beat dropped, I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind was, shake the hand and let me see what you got. You know what I'm saying? And, yo.
We're going to do a duo.
What you say? Hey, it went down, man. And shout out to Mona J. You know what I'm saying? She's so solid, man, back at home in Mobile.
Dope.
She had hit me up.
She's dope, too.
Yeah, yo, she just started flowing.
Man, she's fire with it.
She hit me up. She was like, yo, bro, I want you to come check out, I want you to come check something out. She didn't tell what it was. So I went and checked it out. And I'm like, yo, this you? She's like, yeah. I said, okay. I said, I tell you what. Soon as I hear something that I feel that you're going to be perfect for, I'm going to hit you up and we're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, that's when Bullet sent me the beat. And, man, we got in the studio, man. We rocked it out. And the rest is history, man. Like, she really killing, man. So be looking out for Mona J, man. She's we working with her right now. And man, we got a lot of big plans. I ain't going to spill everything, but we going to be back up here with her. And she going to do her own interview.
Man, and that's so dope that you are already putting other artists in a position.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, though.
Yeah, for real. I'm a believer. In order to be a boss, you have to put other people in a position to be a boss.
Right.
You know, like for real. So we're going to check out the record, man. Before we get into it, though, anything else you got coming up that you want to let everybody know about? Again,
man, just look out for the new project, Relic versus Jay Simon. Relic was my original name back in the day. A lot of people knew me as Relic the Dirt Road Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Switch to Jay Simon because Jay Simon is what we write the checks in. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that project is gonna be crazy, man. Just be looking out for that, man. Shout out to Cheese Beats. You know what I'm saying? I got him on a couple. Shout out to 808 Mafia's on. Hitman got him on a couple tracks producing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. And I'm just so happy to be here and so blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to make this thing rock. Just be looking out, man. Follow me, too. Official Jay Simon. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. That's on TikTok. Whatever you can find me on. Official Jay Simon. Also, follow Mona J. Follow her at That's Mona J. And, man, just get tapped in, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow us. We going to follow back. We ain't no funny folks. I need y'all. Y'all my country cousins. Let's make this thing happen.
My cuckoo over here.
Yes, loud.
I can tell that you professional and seasoned at this. Like, you got right on into it before I even had to ask. You're like, follow me here. Shout out to this person. My dog. But just one thing that I got to have you do, though, before we check out the record.
Let's do it. Talk to me.
Shout out to my dog, Jay Simon, checking in. It's your girl, TampaMystic. Shout out to Big House as well, man.
Hey, look, man, that's my brother.
That's my brother, too, man.
Big House, a.k.a. Dub G, yo.
Dub, yeah, like.
Hey, bro, I love you, bro. You
man,
know what I'm saying? You
love that dude.
Yeah,
he's
man.
one of the most solid people that I've met in this business. Like,
yeah, and you ain't gonna find him like that.
And not only is he solid, but he's so easy to work with.
Yeah.
If I could clone him over and over and over and over, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, some of these people that come to do business with me are a headache. Y'all be stressing me out. I ain't trying to get gray hair yet. You know what I'm saying? But he's so, like, easy going and just his communication is good. I'm just like.
And the beautiful thing about bro, too, he's never gonna put two people together. They're not supposed to be together.
That's the chemistry is not going to be there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's gonna filter all the junk out. Like, no, bro, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna get you over here. We ain't gonna do that. Hey, baby, what's going on? Tell me. Hey, look, Jay Simon would come through. I already know what he did.
You know exactly.
But that's how bro worked, though, man, and I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and you can't clone him. I mean, he's one of a kind.
He is one of a kind. He's such
rare, man.
Yes,
like, oh my God.
We need a million more of you. You know what I'm saying? And eliminate a million others that we don't like.
I know, man.
Last but not least, before we get into this record, man, we are live and direct on the industry's most wanted podcast, right?
Absolutely.
We got Jay Simon checking in today.
Yeah.
So I got to know what makes you, Mr. Jay Simon, the industry's most wanted.
They've been looking for me for years, baby. I've been on the run, but you can find me now. You know what I'm saying? Industry Most Wanted, we're here. We doing what we do, man. Like I said, man, we coming in live. Shout out to my city, man, Mobile, Alabama, Moore County. We got a lot of things on the plate. You know, shout out to everybody that's coming out of Moore County right now. Shout out to Young Blue doing this thing. Shout out to Flo Millie doing her thing. Shout out to Cap. Shout out to Rollo. Shout out to Big PPE. Shout out to Honeycomb Brazy, free that man. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of people doing their thing, man. And Bianca Clark, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot, man. Coming out of Moore County, man. We here to make a statement, man. You know what I'm saying? We here to plant our flag. And, you know, and I'm just honored to be one of the leading legends who've been doing this thing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to C9 the Frozen Child. What's up, bro? We here. You know what I mean? And much love. Also, man, I know a lot of time when you say Alabama, Mobile, people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they look past or they might forget sometime, but shout out to Rich Boy. You know what I'm saying, bro? You did what you did a long time ago and you still leading the way, and we love you, bro. We celebrate you, homie. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, RIP, man, to my big brother, the lad, Mr. Big, Mr. Diamond Eye. Man, look here, man. I'm just glad to be here, still doing what I do.
Absolutely.
It's a blessing. And we here right now, Industry Most Wanted. Like I said, man, we been on the run and we here now. Let's go.
You dig? So we about to get into this record, man. Are you ready to go ahead and give us that really dope official introduction?
Yes, Lord. Look, we here right now. Look, I need for everybody, I don't care what size you is, how you look, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I need you to get out your seats right now. And I need you to get your ass up. Right now.
Keep going.
Ass up.
I'm trying.
Featuring Mona J, produced by Bullethead Beats. You understand me? We gonna do it big, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Add up, hey, down. Right here on Industry Most Wanted. Shout out to TampaMystic. We do what we do, baby. Hey, look, make sure you go to my website too, jsimonsays.com, and get your official do not disturb sign. Because if you see that do not disturb sign outside that
I got a lighter too.
If you see that ass up, please do not disturb. And we gonna keep it lit. You understand me? Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Yes, Lord.
Hey.
Industry's Most Wanted.
Hey.
Yes, shake that out. Just let me see what you got. Shake that out. Just let me see what you got. Shake that out. Just let me see what you got. Shake that out. Just let me see what you got. What you got? Come get that cat. Let me see what you buy. She be so classy when she leave out the house, but she so nasty when they get a mouth. That girl a bad. It ain't no doubt about it. She do gymnastics when they get about it. Just like elastic. Hold them legs up steady, baby. A classic like my old school Chevy. Bring it back, girl. Back, girl. Bring it back, girl. Get your cash, girl. Back, girl. Do it fast, girl. Do it back, girl. Need a back, girl. Watch it, shake that out. Just let me see what you got. Shake that out. Just let me see what you got. Shake that out.
You got all that good energy.
Shake that out. Just let me see what you got. So, face down. Face down. So, face down. Face down. So, face down. Face down. So, face down.
Okay. Let me get this straight.
Talk to him.
You say you want my up, face down. If you talking big bucks, move around. I like my cash all in singles when they hit